this program, viewer discretion is advised.
Boobus Cuber, my favorite polar bear on YouTube. It's Man Squatch. Jill Powers, the River Daughter. Here in this sickness. Psychodorp. Muppets Knows Movie Reviews. How is the Chronos? I don't know. Nobody knows. Jules 25. The Mad Doctor Adegawa. Gun Bunny and Shockwave. It's time to wake the neighbors' boys with Southern Viking. The Wicked Wrench of the East Project Story Time. The Immortal Ghost Rider. Pacific 414. Gary Vanja Sandwich Worthington. Project Cambrian. Greetings program to Daryl the Derelict. Good morning, Valhalla. Good morning. How are you guys doing? It is good to see you. How is it going? It's Monday. It's Monday. Wait a minute. What the hell is that behind you?
That's my coffin.
Okay.
It's just my coffin. Y'all know I'm a vampire. Don't worry.
He's a vampire, ladies and gentlemen.
We'll get to that. Some of you actually probably already know what that is if you've seen anything.
Good morning, everybody.
Anyway, good morning. Good morning, Krotos. Good morning, Daryl. Good morning, everybody. God, freaking chat going by so fast.
Olds Gamer 72 Cutlass. Ooh. Good morning, my friend. Good morning. A coffin, okay?
Yes, it is my coffin.
The coffin.
It is my coffin. Yeah, move that in here this morning. It won't be here forever. I just had to shuffle some things around, so it is. Why? It is. Well, I mean, we're talking physical media and collections today, and I thought I'd just showcase the spot where I collect myself every day when I hibernate and whatever.
Why am I getting like Giger vibes off of the
coffin? Don't worry. We've got some Giger to go over this morning, but we'll get to that.
Shockwave asked, did you ever catch up on Cobra Kai? I did. Keep your eyes peeled over on Latino Slant. I should be over there later today. I believe it's today. Talking with Paulie. I think Tom's going to be there too. Should be interesting. I promised I wouldn't talk about it until we did Paulie's show.
I was going to say, you know, it's interesting how often you're getting heckled about Cobra Kai, and every morning for how long you've been saying no spoilers, don't bring it up, I don't want to talk about it. Yet everybody keeps talking about it. Ghost Rider, I've always been a vampire. I said a few weeks ago, couple months ago. I
I
don't know.
thought you were an alien.
I am. I'm an alien vampire mother Canucker. I haven't been out in the sunshine in like 22 years. Well,
All right,
that's a
no,
lie.
we have irrefutable proof that yes, you are indeed an alien. See you right there. You're in your uniform.
I love how, dude, that's like a Star Trek Chippendales outfit. You know how they just wear the collar and the vest just kind of clasps around the back because I have to show off those amazing shoulders. And let's face it, with those tubes in the back, I'm not getting a shirt on anyway. Show do you have the thumbnail of the one that Man Squatch made us this morning of us running down the street?
Hold on 1 second. Give me just a second.
Also, while you
and I
look that
will,
up,
yes.
I want to say, Zero, we got SmackDown on Friday and we're getting WrestleMania in April in New Orleans. Jealous? Yes, I am totally jealous that we are not able to get a WrestleMania here. I am totally jealous of you for having to pay probably $1,500 to go see.
Oh, try 15 grand.
Oh my goodness. You know what, Badass? I'm happy for you. But I had a Mania around my neck of the woods in Toronto several years ago, and that was good enough. It'd be cool to go again, but I'm not worried about it. So this here, I love this for two reasons. I love the milk crate with all the CDs in it because everybody has done that once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
And I love the fact that the Xenomorph looks like he is hunting Loki down for his collection of physical media in the milk crate. That is awesome. It's beautiful.
WrestleMania 7 and 18. Project asks you WrestleMania 7 and WrestleMania 18.
I was too young and not a fan to go to 7, but I was at 18. We were on the floor for that. And I'll tell you what, I know I've said this before, so don't worry. We're not doing the wrestling today, but man, that crowd in Toronto was hot all night long.
Oh yeah.
Yep. It was beautiful. The crowd noise didn't translate as well to home video and replays and stuff because, the Sky Dome is so big. All the sound just went up, so nothing kind of collected and reverberated within the building. But yeah, it was pretty wild. Yes, it was WrestleMania 6 in Toronto, not 7. That's right.
I would have liked to go to 18 simply because I was at Bash at the Beach. That was a big thing for me, was getting to go to Bash at the Beach when Hogan turned heel. Because I was like a huge Diesel and Razor fan. So I was like, come in, take over, wipe these jabronis off the face of the earth. And
yeah, it's pretty wild.
They did. And then Hogan turned heel. I would have loved to be at 18 because he went full circle. It like went all the way back to the handshake with Warrior at 7. And he shook the hand of The Rock and then came out and eventually became regular Hulk Hogan again. So yeah, that would have been great.
It was pretty crazy. I remember waiting out in the parking lot with all the fans just everywhere. There's people as far as the eye can see. And, it was kind of strange because always being a Rock fan, I was thinking, oh, this is going to be awesome. It's going to be great. Icon versus icon. Dude, that crowd was chanting Rocky sucks out in the parking lot the whole time. And I'm just thinking, where am I? Rock is the good guy. Hogan's supposed to be the asshole, but man,
no. That was the best time because heels and baby faces didn't matter.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, it was a weird time, but it was a good time. But anyway, enough wrestling. We're not here for that today.
Old Gamer 72 Cutlass has gifted a Loki's Mornings of Mischief membership. Thank you so very much. Old Gamer 72 Cutlass, that membership has gone to United Spacers Alliance. He got the membership. Thank you very much, Old Gamer, and congratulations, United Spacers Alliance. DJ Ronnie G sent in a member chat for 42 months and says, I love the thumbnail. Having a Xenomorph in a Starfleet uniform exemplifies the high-level diplomacy and Federation values before Trek turned to shit. And remember to teabag your attendant as you go out the door. Thanks to Zero.
Hang on. Yep. I've gotta get that. I don't know how well the no, the sound's not gonna pick this up that great, but I am teabagging the shit out of this thing right now.
Thank you, Old Gamer 72 Cutlass, and thank you, DJ Ronnie G. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla. Scope! Okay, so I want to turn you guys on to something. I'm going to bring up a little cheat sheet.
Uh-oh.
This is what I know, right? And this isn't what collecting is about, but if you're looking for a good website to use, pricecharting.com.
How long have they been around for now? It's been they're really good most of the time, very accurate. If you ever want to look up any retro, any classic, any even new stuff, recent stuff, they're fairly reliable to get a good range on what it is you might be looking for.
Oh yeah, and just to throw a couple of things out there, you've got the 20th edition. This is all for PS4. They've got a bunch of different stuff, so you don't have to just look up like you've got Nintendo, you've got Atari, you've got Neo Geo, PlayStation, Sega, Xbox. You've got trading cards, you've got comics, you've got all kinds of stuff in here that you can use to look up. But you've got, what is loose? Loki, loose is opened. This is just loose price. Complete inbox means that you have everything. Okay, a 20th anniversary gray console. This is no box, no manuals, just the console, the controller, the shit the console came with. This means you have the box, you have the books for it, you have everything that came with the original console, game, whatever. This right here, this little $2,200, this is new. This is what they suggest you get new for it. So you've got everything you need right here. Pacific War 1-4, what is going on, brother? He has gifted 5 Loki's Mornings of Mischief membership. Smokey Wan Kenobi got a membership. What's up, Smokey? Zeropa was gifted a membership. La Rihanna Creole. La Rihanna, love you, sweetheart. La Rihanna Creole was gifted a membership. OG Star Wars was gifted a membership. Love you too, OG. And Commander Ed Straker of Shadow was gifted a membership. I almost said Ed Sheridan. I don't know where the hell I got that from.
Gag. Well, you know what Loki was listening to on the weekend. Wow. The truth comes out.
Thank you. I don't have one idea what the F you're talking about. Thank you, Pacific 414. I really don't. I'm not kidding.
Sure.
This one. We're going to call out the row here and invite the new Valhallas in. Thank you so very much, Pacific 414. Score! So go ahead.
I do want to point this out. I don't know he or she, but I get the reference. Well done. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay, so just a couple of, we've got the highest thing on the list here is that anniversary gray console, which I can see why. This is the original PlayStation colored console. 1,001 spikes. I have no idea why that's $1,499. The Walking Dead Telltale series definitive collection, $1,300 brand new. Poop Slinger. What is this? Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster Anniversary Edition, $1,332.26. Now, why the hell is this that price? What is so special about this? Loose $780. Inbox 800. I mean, item and manual. Please, this is insanity.
It is insanity.
Why would this be that much? I mean, I really don't like.
I don't know. Unless they know something we don't. That's ridiculous.
Well, let me look.
I mean, shit.
I grabbed
Do you want to buy that collectible or pay your rent for the month? It's up to you.
I mean, I don't understand this. Why would this game, still in plastic, never opened, still in the wrapping, no sticker? This is gravy right here. This is mint. I just have to have it checked. No stickers, no BS, no nonsense. Why would this be $1,600?
I don't know.
That makes no sense whatsoever.
But hey, now you got $1,600 in your pocket.
No, because I'm not getting rid of it.
Are you gonna open it and play it?
No, never. No, I have it on PC. I bought this just to have it as part of my collection. That's why it's still in the wrapper.
I got you.
I've got it on PC. I don't have to worry about that. You've got another edition, which isn't the anniversary edition. This is the anniversary edition. Let me see if I can.
Pat S says he'll offer you $50 for it right now.
So this is the anniversary. It says so right there. Anniversary edition. E through teen. It is the American version. I don't know. I don't understand why that is. Yeah, no, Pat.
No, he wants $1,600 for
I
it.
really don't get it. You got the regular edition. That's $1,100. I don't want $1,600. I don't want anything for it. You've got Resident Evil 7, the collector's edition, $733.
Jesus.
Rock Band, Horizon. I mean, half of these I've got. I don't have the consoles, but I do have a PS5 console that's going to be worth some one day. And that's that Spider-Man console. Even though I hated Spider-Man 2, you got Mortal Kombat 11. Where's the one I was looking for? What was the other one I was looking for? If you've got an original collector's edition of Ghost of Tsushima, that's $500. Final Fantasy VII Remake First Class Edition, that is $547. Cha-ching. A lot of these prices I just don't get. Resident Evil 3, $500. Unopened. Armored Core 6, which just came out not too long ago, $389. Cuphead. No, I saw Godzilla on here. That too is like an insane price. This is crazy. I mean, these are last gen games. These are last gen games. Why would they do this?
Who knows?
We already got that one. Okay. Prices are gay. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. This is insane. This makes you think, oh, well, if I went out and found a Godzilla, yes, Gojira. Hold on. Oh, there you go. I went out and found this in the wild. This is impossible to find. This is impossible to find out in the wild. You might find a copy on eBay, but you're not going to conventions and shit and finding that. And you're certainly not going to convention and selling that. Not unless you're absolutely desperate.
Yeah, that's weird.
They say he's got to go. But why are these are last gen games? This isn't like, oh, well, I've got, a copy of Final Fantasy 2 in the box on Super Nintendo. This is last gen. Speaking of, let's find out. Super Nintendo. What is the damn
Nintendo Power Fest 94, $17,000. Yeah, sounds about right.
Exertainment Mountain Biker Alley Speed Racer, $10,000.
Jesus.
Donkey Kong Country Competition, $8,000.
I can't
Earthbound.
I can't believe Earthbound is that cheap.
Zombies
Wow.
Ate My Neighbor. This is from when we were kids. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our Star Wars shit from when we were kids. If you missed out on Star Wars stuff, if you missed out on the Star Wars figures, and you have some of this stuff for Super Nintendo, this is your buy-in right here.
I wonder. Loki, blow me up. Let's find out.
Uh-oh. He's opening the coffin.
Let's see what we got here, shall we?
How the hell did you move that in there? And it's funny because I've got those.
Inch by inch. I don't know. We've got so much shit. Look, my Super Metroid fell over. That's complete in box, baby. So, yeah.
Is that still in the cellophane?
That's in the...
oh, it's in a plastic. Okay. I saw some shine on it, and I was like, holy crap.
Yes, that is factory complete in box. Yeah, I just thought it was time to move that in here. So, yeah, really quick. Okay, so we got... Hold on, where am I? And those go back quite a few rows. That's like half. That's
like half. There's only half.
That's all I could move in here. So we've got top loader, original console. This is like 36 years worth of shit. Super Nintendo mouse, 64 controller. My Wii is over there. People who aren't watching this right now, my Wii is over there. You can't see it, but GameCube, Wii U, all that other shit is down there. But yeah, there we go.
You got a
Loki,
message.
blow me up. yeah. Say Loki was saying blow me up. Sounds very wrong, but yeah. So anyway, yeah, there it is. So hang on to your physical media because it's tough to get your hands on.
So that's your old like Nintendo, Super Nintendo. Nintendo 64. That's your Nintendo collection.
That's basically where it houses most of the highlighted stuff. I've got others.
I love your choice in cabinets because if you look behind me, that's what all that it's the same.
Eerily similar. Yeah, I just didn't.
It is because I've got one of those that you've got. One of those that you've got. On the other wall. So, I mean, that's what that is. It's just got shelves underneath it. It's got pull-out shelves. Better Home and Garden.
I can't remember where I got that.
It's Better Home and Garden. It's a Better Home and Garden cubby. I can tell from the side.
It was something like that. Only difference is yours has fancy lights behind it. mine's just see-through.
Mine has a speaker behind it. If I like, there's not a whole bunch of lights, believe it or not. There's a speaker back there. But the roundabout lights aren't even on right now. So.
Yeah, I couldn't be bothered with the lights because I tell you, like every few months or so, I gotta empty that whole thing out, dust it all off, do all that kind of shit, and oh man, it is a pain. We have a complete with box Virtual Boy, cool for display, but not to play. I'll give you $50 for it.
Physical media forever. Absolutely.
Damn right.
I mean, the thing is, what are you going to do? Are you going to show up your digital collection, Zero? Are you going to show up your digital library? Someone was like, oh my God, Loki, you've got like 1,000 games on Steam. I'm like, it doesn't matter. None of that. Yeah, I can play all that, but it's not like I'm like, ooh, look at my digital online library collection.
Yeah.
Who does that? Nobody does that.
It's not the same. Plus, even a year from now, 5 years, 10 years from now, all that digital stuff, we don't know if it's going to be there. I mean, it's there. It's nice to have access to it anytime you want. You know, it's not going to degrade, it's not going to depreciate in value, but one day it could just be gone for reasons completely out of your control. I like knowing that I have maintained all that shit for over 35 years and I can plug any single one of those in and it's going to fire up right off the bat.
Because you took care of it. You kept it clean. Yeah. Matt Cape Gaming, thank you so very much, member, for 35 months, brother. It is so very much appreciated. Skull, tuck and roll. Keep the fires burning bright. Don't piss off the resident alien over here.
You know, it's funny you mentioned that too, because I did pull out some. Loki said we're going to talk about collections. I'm thinking, shit, I don't have collections of anything. I do remember back in the day, I did pick this up. This is when Resident Evil 5 was relatively new.
I think that's on that. That's definitely on that PS4 list.
This is
being one of the Xbox version.
Well, this is actually I can't remember where I
was it an action figure?
Yeah, it is a completely posable. You can't see it. The glare is horrible, but this is
Jill.
This is it's basically that Jill. That no, you can't see it. Anyway, yeah, there's okay. That'll look better. Yes, this is Jill in the box. I can't. This is Jill's box, which I have had my fingers in several times.
You put your fingers in Jill's box?
Yeah. Anyway, so she's I got this. Oh geez, I don't know, years ago. It was back when Resident Evil 5 was all the rage. I played the shit out of that game, and then I saw this online somewhere. I don't remember how much I paid for it. It was a pretty penny, but yeah, I picked that up, and I've had it in the box ever since I moved to where I am now. I haven't had time to put it anywhere. Actually, I didn't even take it out of my container until 2 days ago when I thought, oh yeah.
Is the Xenomorph going to be the new governor of Canada when it becomes the 51st state? And has anyone cleared this with Arwenia yet?
Snorter Poopus, I love you, man, but we're not going there. We're just not. We're not doing the politics. All it does is just make people angry.
It gets I'm people pissy.
I love you, but okay. So I don't know if I can show this.
Oh, go ahead.
That got your attention, because I don't want to.
As long as it's not a firearm or nudity.
I don't want to get anyone in trouble, so I'm just going to show the side of the box that it came in. Since we're on Resident Evil, this is the Resident Evil
Biohazard
Samurai Edge standard model.
Oh, show the back of the box. Don't show the back.
Show the back of the box.
The back of the box. Is it a model? You can show the box as long as you don't hold it like a damn.
Okay. Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
If we get shut down, I apologize, but this is the official.
Yeah, it's just a box.
This is the official Samurai Edge complete model with the decals on the stock and the handle and everything. So you can't really. Yeah, there it is. There's a kind of better image, but yeah, this came all the way from
Japan.
Somewhere like that, yeah, where their laws are a little bit different than ours.
Does it like, is it just like a plastic model, or does it like function? Does it kick back? Does it have like
I won't show it just in case.
Yeah, don't show it just in case. Yeah.
I won't show it just in case, but I'll here. That's me tapping it on the desk here. Here, listen.
Is it metal?
It is metal. There.
I heard that. Okay. Yeah. That's right, dope. So, yes. No, blood guilty. Yes, absolutely.
So
Samurai Edge.
I was on such a huge Resident Evil kick back then.
Well, since we're talking about Resident Evil, keep everybody.
That one came across That one came across my airwaves years ago, probably around the same time when I bought the Jill figure. Yeah, I used to blow a lot of money back in the day. While Loki's rummaging, I did promise some Giger. I do have this that I got years ago. The egg does light up, but I don't have any batteries in it. It's just like one of those 3D movie poster kind of things, which I thought was cool. It's got depth to it. It is all textured. So it is pretty cool. Yeah, and the egg does light up. I just don't have the batteries in it right now. You've obviously all seen the queen back there. I don't know if I can pick her up. I'll try. This is... Oh, she weighs a ton. Watch. I'm going to drop it live on air. Okay, so this is the queen. This is Mother. She is very...
Mother.
she's very top heavy, and she does need a dusting.
She's a big bottom girl.
Yeah, she is a big bottom. And speaking of, there is a bottom on there, and I don't know if you can see or not. This is number 173 of 1,500 that were made. So wherever the other 1,499 are, good for you guys. But yes, this is Mother. She weighs a lot, but she is very solid. And taking her apart to clean her is an absolute bitch. She does have a nice bottom. She does have a very nice bottom. So yeah, I got to put this back because I'm getting paranoid just holding it.
Okay, so since he brought up Resident Evil and we're going to do this, we might as well do this right. This is the very first game I ever got on the PlayStation.
God. You were almost a Jill sandwich.
If you're like, Loki, why is it in that weird freaky box? If you know, this is what PlayStation games came in when they first came out. So this is an original. This is my copy. So this and Street Fighter Alpha, which I actually gave to a friend. I used to have both of them, but I gave Alpha to a really good friend of mine who I grew up with. Because that's all we used to play all the time was Street Fighter Alpha. Street Fighter Alpha on PlayStation. If you like the director's cut,
ooh,
yes, this is what came next. And if I am right, and I'm pretty sure I am, this came with this.
Ooh, it's a cookie.
It's a patch for your jacket. So it's an iron-on patch for your jacket.
It's an iron-on patch?
It's an iron-on patch for your jacket.
Do you think that would still work after being in the box for 30 years?
I have no idea. This is the like special edition. This disc is very hard to get because you could get, most people don't have the double-sided case. They've just got the single. But if you got the double-sided case, then you got the Resident Evil 2 demo disc, which is what this was your first opportunity to play Resident Evil 2.
Yeah.
So this was your demo disc for, let me get that back in there. That was your first opportunity to play Resident Evil 2. And of course, if you've got that, then you know that I'm going to have that.
Yeah.
So that's the, I think this is the Rumble.
It's Leon's first and last day on the job.
No, this is this is pre-Rumble controller. So this is the first edition. This is the OG first edition before you had the Rumble add-on that let your controller shake. That was a new thing at the time.
That was a new thing.
And that, of course, because I hated Nemesis.
I liked the game. I just hated the Nemesis character.
Oh, you hated Nemesis.
He doesn't leave you alone, man. Stars. Like, fuck off. I'm trying to survive this. So it's funny you mention the Rumble, because we all remember when this came out
Oh yeah.
with the Rumble Pack. Oh my God. Not
Dual
bad.
Shock, yeah, Dual Shock, yeah.
Where's
Dual
Dual
Shock
Shock?
controllers.
So this, of course, yes, is complete inbox. As is most of my stuff. If I even remember how to take them out of here.
Mad Cape Gaming says, I have a shelf dedicated to physical editions of Resident Evil games. Even have the CG animated movies in that mix. Dude, nice.
Yeah. So
I
this
love
is
Resident Evil shelves.
Me too. This is the garbage we had to put up with back then. Everybody remember instruction manuals? Jeez, like how cool was that?
Maps and stuff like that.
I know. And then of course you get this is all complete. This is an OG Rumble pack. If you
Good morning,
those.
Andy.
Pretty sweet. So yeah. And of
For
course
the N64. Yeah.
Yeah, Star Fox in there and everything. I hope I didn't leave any batteries in this thing. Okay, so no, we got no batteries. We're good. No damage. But yeah, the Rumble Pack. Revolutionary and
battery draining.
Complete, yeah, and secondary vibrator for the women who played GoldenEye. So
that's why they like karate chop slappers only all the time.
You know, I'd say if the ammo didn't get eaten up so fast, the RCP-90 would be the best gun to use as a vibrator because it's just like, but batteries can rot. Yes, they can, and we found that out before.
Daryl the Daryl, like absolutely with a 42-month member chat. Thank you, Daryl. Says digital media is just a server crash away from being non-existent. Physical is the way. That is exactly right.
Yep. For one reason or the other, it could
batteries
all
not
be
included.
gone.
The little penguin sheriff Punkwaddle. What's up, brother?
Does it say that on here anywhere? Game
batteries
pack,
not
memory
included.
save. Oh, see, back then, companies were generous. I don't know if the camera's going to pick this up, but this says, and batteries included.
Batteries are included.
Thanks, Nintendo.
Olds Gamer 72 Cutlass says, oh shit. I remember playing Resident Evil 2, my stereo playing games with two 10-inch subs, walking into the mirror glass when the thing jumped through it. I screamed, dude, yes.
You know what else is probably
Absolutely.
Anybody ever play that one?
Conker's Bad Fur Day. What is up? Of course.
Anyway, so yeah.
Mahogany Draws, who's been a member for 33 months. Good morning, Mac. He says we're good to go. Up to you guys. Skull and tuck and roll, brother. Skull and tuck and roll.
Hey, speaking of snow, you recognize Mario Kart, huh? Yeah. Right there. Eat every inch of that 7th place, bitch.
Oh my God. The shit that's getting started this morning will last a lifetime. Matt Gabe Gaming for $20 super chat. What is up, brother? Thank you so very much for keeping the fires burning bright this morning. Says you guys are pulling on all the nostalgia strings this morning and a bunch of Resident Evil talk on top of it. Dream stream right here, everyone. Dude, we would love to have you on next time do this. We would, if you ever want us, by all means, let us know. We'd love to come by and talk games and talk about the stuff we love. And
they'll take you,
dude.
They'll take you. They'll take you any day. That Zero guy, he never shuts up.
Oh, shut up. He's being all self-conscious now. What the hell? Thank you so much for the $20 super chat, Matt Gabe Gaming. This one, what do I got? Oh, I got some ass kicking, some game ass kicking. Hold on. Where is it? Where'd it go? There it is. This one's just for you, brother. Skull. I gotta record some gaming stuff.
That takes me back. I got so many fighting games in there, but I'm afraid to pull them out because the whole thing will just topple over. You see that that black cartridge right there? That's my original copy of Killer Instinct. I don't know if you're aware, that red one, that's Doom. That's the original Doom. How friggin' crazy is
in
that?
the red cart.
In the red
Oh,
cart. Yeah.
wait. You want to talk
I'll pull. Hold on. I'll pull it out for you.
God help me.
So
The shit we're getting into this morning.
I know, it's crazy. Yeah, this is my original copy of Doom on Super Nintendo. It obviously does not play the best compared to obviously the PC version or anything that came out after that. But hey, it was a red friggin' cartridge. You had to get it.
Red cart. You had to get it.
So, yeah. Holy crap, is that in box?
That's in box with all the books, with everything. This is not my original copy. My original copy is actually sitting over there because I didn't save the box and manual or anything. This came later. And yeah, looks just like Hicks, doesn't it?
It looks just like Corporal Hicks or Kyle Reese. Here,
Kyle
put me
Reese in the
Put me
future.
We'll do a side by side so they get the best of both worlds.
Okay, hold on. Boop. There we go.
Boom. There you go.
So my copy like that, my open copy's over there. But yeah, I had to get one in the box. And this wasn't that expensive just to get it in the box and get the manuals and stuff. It was not that hard to track down and get all of.
Yeah.
GoldenEye N64 multiplayer was the shit.
Well, of
yep,
course,
that's totally Hicks. It is. It is Hicks.
It is.
Hicks.
I mean, come on. You can't tell me. I mean, like the pose is the same. You like just go look up Terminator. And yeah, technically this is Kyle Reese. I mean, it's Michael Biehn either way, but yeah. I mean, you can't tell me that is not a Kyle Reese pose because I'm pretty sure you can find him doing this pose in the movie somewhere. Yeah.
I'll blow your mind here. Okay, so 2 Legacy collections came out back in about a decade ago. 2 Legacy collections came out. One of them came out on the PS3. This is all still in the plastic. It's actually in like a thick plastic little shell.
Very nice.
This has never been opened. This is the Metal Gear Super Legacy Collection, right? But Microsoft said bigger is better. And they came out with this. And this is huge.
That is big. That's big.
But this has less games in it. So this has less games than the PlayStation version. You get the mainline games. But so what you get in here is you get Metal Gear Solid 2, you get Metal Gear Solid 3, and you get Peace Walker, right? But the PS3 version, which is half the damn size, you get Metal Gear Solid Snake, Metal Gear Solid on PS1, the VR missions, Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, Metal Gear Solid 4, Peace Walker, and the other 2 that I can't read the name of right now because I don't have my glasses and it's too damn small. So, I mean, you got 3 games here. You get 9 games. Look at this is we're going to go bigger and we're going to give you this book, which is what it is. There's a big ass book in there that you get. Or we're going to give you this that has 9 games in it. That has 9 Metal Gear games in it. So everything you're getting on the Metal Gear Solid re-release for PS4, like Volume 1 and Volume 2, it's all right here.
Man.
It's all there. There's no reason besides PlayStation's greed, Sony's greed, and Konami's stupidity.
I tell you
we
what,
don't have Metal Gear Solid 4 on the PS4, the PS5, or the Xbox, or any of that. There's no reason for it.
All right, guilty. Me and you, one-on-one, basement level, pistols only, license to kill mode. Let's do it. Anyway, so I did
slappers.
I did highlight this. Did you keep the foam with your PS1 games?
Foam for PS1 games or console? I kept the foam for the console. So I've got over there, I've got 3 consoles that I have the box for with PlayStation. I've got a PS2 that I still have the box and all the inserts and all the shit for. It's complete. I've got a PS3, which is the Killzone edition of PS3. I've got the box. The box is mint, by the way.
What's in the box?
So the box is mint. It's the Killzone version of the PS3. And then I've got the Spider-Man 2 PS5, which I have the styrofoam inserts for. I have the box. I have the books. Everything's like buried in the closet. Yeah, so
that's wild.
all that's ready to go. All I'd have to do is box it up and ship it out. Sell it.
That's cool.
Which I will never do. I will keep a hold of. Why? Because they're not making any more. And those PS3s are getting harder and harder to come by because once that battery goes, and yeah, you can, someone was saying, well, you can hot swap the battery, Loki. Yes, but you have to know how to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so for every person that goes out and is like, I'm going to hot swap the battery and I'm going to try and make my PS3 live as long as possible, you've got 100 PS3s that are just died that you can never get back because Sony won't fix them. And once that battery goes, once that clock battery goes, the code it needs to recognize the CPU and the hard drive's gone. So you basically got to rip it out and mod it. If you want to bring it back to life, you got to rip it out and mod it. That makes every single PS3 harder to keep around. So do not, if you have a functioning PS3, unplug it from the wall, unplug it from your TV, wrap the cords up, and store it. Why? Because that's going to extend that battery life until you can take it to somebody and be like, hey, I need you to hot swap the battery out.
Yeah.
And make sure you do that. Every half-life, as soon as that half-life for that battery gets close, go and have it hot swapped again. Yeah. That's the only way you're going to keep those PS3s running. Because once they go, they go. Otherwise, you gotta mod the shit out of it. You don't want to do that because then it's not, the value's gone.
Yeah. The other thing I want to throw on top of that is and this could apply to modern day consoles as well. But anytime you have something plugged in and you leave it in, and you guys who have played original consoles like this, if you still have these and you still use them, I cannot recommend this enough. Do not leave it plugged in for very long when you're not playing it. And anytime you shut this unit off and unplug it, push that power button in again. Because you will notice after you pull that big brick of an adapter out of the wall and you push that power button, that red light's going to come on for a second. Why? Because your capacitors inside are still holding power. And if that power is not discharged over time, that's going to start to wreck your capacitors. So anytime you unplug those things, push the power button again to discharge any remaining power that's in there. Because once those capacitors burned out, they're a bitch to replace.
Yep. Kronos asks, what about the 4s or the 5s? The 4s and 5s have an online component that makes you go, and the 4's not as bad as the 5, but the 5, once that online connection goes, you can't add anything to your console. You can't tweak anything with your console. It becomes a pain in the ass to do any more than just stick a game in it and go. So they want you, they swapped out their little encrypted bullshit for online functionality. You've got to hook it up to the internet.
I did want to point out this one thing. When someone mentioned, who was it? They talked about keeping the foam
inserts
from the inserts. Okay, so this is Journey to Silius. This is actually what the Terminator game was supposed to be until LJN took it over. It's by Sunsoft, so you know it's got a kick-ass soundtrack, and it is tough as balls. But yeah, this was supposed to be the Terminator game. And this is one of the few. My God. Like, come on, guys. Look how mint this shit is. This is one of the few where it does have the foam in the box.
No shit.
No shit. Not bad.
I wonder if my Metal Gear has that.
Not bad for some 35-year-old styrofoam. Well, it's not that old, but it is over 30 years old. What year did this come out? No shit. This came out in 1990. So that's some old styrofoam. Yep.
And that's your original copy.
This is the original copy. Yeah, this is it's obviously been opened, but it is complete in
Obviously.
box.
See, I didn't keep any of that shit when I was a kid. If I'd have known, if I'd have freaking known how much of that shit I needed to keep, I'd have kept it all. I had no idea. I didn't even think about it.
We didn't know.
Old foam, $5,000.
No shit. And now I can't get my fingers back in there. Oh god,
that's what she said.
Well, I mean, because the thing is, as like you said, as a kid, we didn't know back then. Like I can't tell you how many boxes I should have for all that stuff, and I don't, because I mean I could replace it. And honestly speaking, over time I have replaced some of those boxes that I didn't have. But yeah, when you're a kid, you don't know. You pull the game out of the box.
Zeropium has to be an only child.
Technically, I was not an only child. And
technically, I wasn't either. But
my sister is actually 9 years old. So yes, this is complete in box with the clear plastic.
She's 9 years old now, or 9 years older than you?
She's 9 years older than I am.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, yeah, and where is it? I don't know. Mario 3 is in there somewhere, but her and I used to play the Mario games all the time. You know, she was never like a big gamer or anything like that. But yeah, we would always find time to play Mario together. Played the absolute hell out of it. So yeah, I wasn't an only child, and I was lucky to have a sibling for a time that played some Nintendo with me.
Why you collected?
Is that why I collected? No, I just hung on to what I had as a kid. And as I got a little older, I started to have more of an appreciation for the time period, how things were back then, you know, when they made them, you know, the novelty of it. And as the years kind of went by, I just started growing the collection a little bit more. You know, maybe I thought of a game I didn't have when I was a kid, always wanted to play it. You know, that's kind of how your collections grow. Dude,
you guys bought games. I bought saxophones. He did too. He did.
My God, that is an expensive hobby. Adega, how many saxophones do you got? Are they all different types, like alto, soprano, bass?
I think he sold it to go to medical school.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure he sold it to go to medical school.
I am going to show one more thing, because I did promise you guys some Giger, which we have seen.
Giger! Some Giger.
I'm sure you guys have probably seen these.
I like to dress them up in my room.
My friend here is moving the lips for a kiss. So you guys have probably seen these before. This guy is
that's a quarter size, right? That's 1/4.
That's
the 1/4.
This is like
it looks like the 1/4.
It's about a foot off the ground. It's yeah, but
maybe a 1/6.
He is a big boy.
That's a big boy.
I don't have anything that could give it to scale. I don't know, unless I stand next to it. There, look, there. He's
that's a 1/4. That's a 1/4 size figure.
He's a big boy. My God, the camera really does add 10 pounds, doesn't it? Jesus.
What are you, a chick?
No. So yeah, that's homeboy. Height wise, I think he's bigger than the queen. But yeah, that's my big boy. If any of you actually have any of these, yes, his mouth does move. I just like leaving it open. He likes to hold out the tongue.
The tongue for the kiss.
He is fully posable, but if any of you have these, you probably know what a bitch it is to pose and get to stand up on it.
And get to stand upright, yes.
Yeah, no kidding.
Dega said, to answer your question, I had 3. 2 Yamaha altos and 1 soprano. Wow. 2 were custom and 1 was a 65.
Whew. I'm not gonna ask what they cost or what you sold them for. But damn. Guys, if you have instruments, hang on to them. I got a couple over there too. They're just sitting there doing whatever. But yeah, but I mean, you know, that's the thing. If you find a passion and you're passionate about it and it sticks with you through life, a boot, and you can hang on to things like Loki and I do, like all of you do, do it. Hang on to your physical media, because if you take care of it, it will last, and it will take care of you. Yep.
Yes, it will. Let me see. Hold on. We're here.
We're here.
I know this isn't video games, but no, we went to a concert the other day. I think a couple weekends
I knew it.
ago.
It was Ed Sheridan, wasn't it? I'm kidding.
And I picked these two up. Now, these were $35 a piece. These are the last two that I was missing in my collection. These are the albums from Distant Worlds, Final Fantasy. I haven't opened them yet. I haven't looked at them. But the disc colors are the same as the outer covers. So you got kind of like a yellow, white disc and a green, white one. That'll come out looking like something in the middle. But that was the last two. And I only buy them when I'm out in the wild. I don't order them. Why don't I order them? Because I got those two for $35 a piece. You go on eBay right now, or you go looking anywhere you find them, minimum, it's going to be $60 to $75 minimum. That's great. Okay.
Daryl,
one record. Then you got to pay for shipping. So you're paying at least double for something that you shouldn't have to. Why? Because they're harder to get. You can order them from the Distant Worlds website. They're going to end up costing you about $50 a piece. Yes, they say $35 on there, but you got to pay for shipping and you got to pay for each record. So shipping on each record. So I inherited my dad's 53 Martin.
You hang on to that. Daryl, you got 8. Holy shit. You know, I got
he does.
I got a few. I got a workhorse. That's my Fender. The one thing I love about it, oh my God, he's showing off instruments now. No, don't worry. I wanted to. Daryl brought it up, so I just thought I love my Fender. This is my workhorse. The one thing I love about this is the neck is actually a roasted maple. Roasted maple. It is so smooth. I can rub my hand all along this thing all day, and it
somebody clip that.
Never gets sore. Well, we're talking about wheeze and pulling things out and blowing up. I thought I'd get a stroke or two in here every now and then. But yeah, so
somebody clip that, please.
Yeah, it is a little more modern because it's only got the 2-nut saddle as opposed to the 6, which sometimes are just kind of a bitch to maintain. So I do really like that. Of course, it's got the more modernized Fender logo on the back, but the maple neck, if Daryl, if you can ever get an axe with a roasted maple neck, you'll feel the difference. It's nice. It's very nice. But anyway, Daryl brought it up, so I thought I'd just give my 2 cents. But yeah, that is my workhorse. I use it on a lot of stuff.
I agree with Shelbeck.
Quit stroking it. Hey man, it's so smooth. It's just so easy.
Everybody be stroking.
Anyway, yeah.
All right. I want to thank you, and I want to thank everybody that has come out today, hung out today. Thank you, Gun Bunny. Thank you, Matt Cave, Machini, Daryl the Derelict, more Mad Cave, Pacific 414, DJ Ronnie G, Olds Gamer, 72 Cutlass. You guys keep us going. You guys keep the fires burning bright. You keep us on the air Monday through Friday. Big thank you, and a big thank you to everybody that's been watching this morning. Without you, we don't do this. We don't have as much fun. Having you guys in chat, having you guys hang out, having you guys here to talk to interact with. You guys make this show really what it is. So thank you. Thank you, Old Gamer. Yeah. Thank you, brother. And we're going to get out of here. We're going to leave you be. There should be, keep your eyes open for the community tab. I'm going to make sure you guys get a members stream some point this week, just keep your eye on it. It may be tonight, it may be later tonight. It will be when Loki doesn't have work to do away from YouTube. So as soon as I have an hour to hop on here, hang out with you guys, and just hang out, that's what we're going to do. I should be on later tonight on Latino Slant, talking about Cobra Kai, because Cobra Kai never dies.
Finally, stay golden, pony boy.
Loki has come back to talk about Cobra Kai.
Also, Polly, I never followed up with you. We got to do our Resner stream at some point. If you even want to swing by on a Monday, if you're available, let us know. We'll talk some soundtracks and some scores. But anyway, yeah, big special thank you to everybody, especially those who actually hung around and watched the stream while we were talking about pulling things out and stroking. Because I guarantee you, the people who are just listening on headphones or catching a replay audio only are not going to know what the hell is going on.
Guys, take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend and we'll see you on the next one. Have a great Monday, everybody.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.